Welcome to Flourish. I'm Diane Planidin, and you're in the right place to create inspired life. And we do so by working on our own personal development so we can be strong role models for those we love and mentor, and strong for our own personal well-being. We continue our journey through Maxwell Maltz's best-selling book, The Magic Power of Self-Image Psychology. And this book is a game changer. That's why we dive deep into really good reads. This chapter is all about basically, you're only as old as you feel. People tend to think, oh, I'm 65, I have to retire. Oh, I failed at school. What am I going to do now? You're going to not give up on yourself. This chapter is all about the fact that regardless of your age, you can reinvent yourself. And I recently heard a quote from Michelle Obama saying, if you don't define yourself, you're going to allow others to define you. What does that look like? I think you'd rather choose what you want out of your life. And that's not following the crowd. That's being true to yourself, regardless of your age. I used to think podcasters were old people. Little did I know until I started doing it. So here we go. This is going to be fun. He says, you're as young as you feel. You too can be young, and I don't care what your chronological age is. There are people who are old at 21 because their self-image is dried up. And then there are people who are still young in spirit at 80. Don't live by the book. Write your own book of life. Often we think ourselves into old age, expecting to grow old at a certain age. We prepare ourselves for negative goal images. Tapering off on both physical and mental activities, we lose both the flexibility of our joints and the life force of our minds and spirits. With this type of attitude, one naturally becomes old. Yes, you have to continue to work not only your physical muscles, but your mental muscles. And you can do that in reading books, watching movies, listening to podcasts. Inform yourself. You know, I used to think I just knew it all, and I literally knew nothing. Yeah, still learning, right? He says, the whole business of living is to remember that every day is a composite lifetime for the person who is happy. A day must have a beginning, middle, and an end, and the whole must be harmonious. Those who are happy look forward each day with faith and hope to realizing the goals that they set for themselves. Each day, there must be goals related to life and the society in which we live, no matter how simple or basic they are. Yes, and I did a whole episode on the importance of happiness and what that means to you. But you also need goals, dreams, aspirations, and those take time. Those take baby steps. Those take learning, informing, and gradually building upon. Gradually building upon. Nothing happens in an instant overnight, right? So be patient, not only with others, but with yourself, and understand it's a journey you're going on. This is a journey of life. And that's what's kind of nice about it, because we all have this stereotypical thought of what people should look like. You are in control of your own destiny. What does that look like for you, right? I love this. Here we go. He gives this example of wine, but you don't have to drink in order to understand it. Wine is not good until it's aged. It mellows with the passing of years. It can be like this for human beings. Young people may be able to race effortlessly around tennis courts and may be capable of dancing around a ballroom all night without tiring. They may climb mountains and swim oceans, but they often lack understanding, which comes only through the experience of many years of living. They make tragic mistakes, products of their inexperience, and they often lack compassion and wisdom. That is not just reserved for young people. I know older people, people who've been around for decades, that are still making mistakes. They're still not reaching their potential, but they still have the opportunity to do so, should they choose. This is a choice. Life is a choice. He says, if you're older, you've had many successes and many failures. It must be this way. No life is perfect. Don't dwell on the failures. Picture your proud moments. See yourself at your best and admire your self-image. If you do, you will never shrink from life. It will hold no terrors for you. You will live fully all your life, living each day the best you know how, going to sleep peacefully when the day is done, dreaming pleasant dreams. You will live a full life as long as you live, with goals, with friends, without self-pity, without resentment, without regret. Loving life, you will never retire from it as long as you live, without self-pity. People out there, they love a good little victim, don't they? They love somebody who could really use a helping hand. And instead, they just kind of, no, you just stay in your place. Those are the bullies of the world. You don't give them your time, your energy, nothing. You don't listen to their opinion. You think for yourself. And that takes energy and that takes time. And that is a magical formula because you're only as old as you feel. And if you keep on moving, thriving, keep your head up high, you work on your self-image every day. Just get up, comb your hair, make yourself look nice. Who cares if you wear the same clothes every day? I don't care. As long as you're happy with yourself, and you will live a long, inspired life. Well, if you like the show, share it with somebody you know, and hey, hit that subscribe button. The last chapter is coming up next week, and I'm super excited to share it with you. I'll see you then.